You're going to get the thing faster by doing the thing that you're saying you're going to do every day. It's all about mindset and action steps, period. Hey guys, welcome to the Master Manifester. And if you're new here, of course you are, because this is my first video. So, welcome to the channel, guys. This is so exciting. My name is Sam, and this is the Master Manifester. I'm claiming this as my little corner of the internet where I talk about all things manifestation, personal development, and embodying your highest version of yourself. Healthiest, wealthiest, sexiest, bestest version of yourself. So here we are. I'm just driving. I figured I'd take you guys with me on this lovely drive tonight and kind of just talk about one of the big things that has helped me on my manifestation journey, something that I had to stop doing, and something that we definitely all do. And it's definitely normal, it's definitely human. But that's complaining. Yeah, I know. But when I say complaining, I don't mean venting about like genuinely deep stuff you're going through, like really, like if you're in the trenches and you have to get that off of your chest. That's not the type of complaining I'm talking about, and I just want to make that clear. I'm talking about whining about your current circumstances and constantly being in this like victim, woe is me mindset. Because here's the thing about that: when we're constantly saying things like, I don't have enough of this, like, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, etc., etc., we are keeping ourselves in that type of vibration to where we don't have enough of something. And that's a lack based mindset. And the thing about when we're manifesting is that it requires an abundance mindset. So, lack and abundance can't really exist at the same time because it's either one or the other. You know what I mean? It's really like a whole mindset shifts when it comes to how we're talking about the circumstances in our lives, because our words are so powerful. Our words are super, super powerful. Like, we sell ourselves so short on how much of a difference our words actually make on our reality. So, when we say things like we don't have enough, we're affirming that to be true. Whereas if we switched our mindset to be more abundant and say, I have more than enough of this, like I have more than enough money, I have more than enough time, I have more than enough energy, etc., etc., that's like a signal that we're sending out to the universe and to our reality, is that we have enough. And when we have enough, like when we're in that mindset and in that feeling state, you're going to keep getting more and more of what you want. Whereas if you're in a lack based mindset, you're going to keep getting more lack, and you're going to keep being in that feeling state that you don't have enough. But it's like perfectly normal to be in this feeling state. Like, it's kind of how we're programmed in society, and it's how we're conditioned. So don't beat yourself up if that's you, because that was me for a really long time. And honestly, I still do have days where I'm leaning towards complaining and whining about like something that's going on in my life, or like it's more about the feeling state that like I'm just like whining and complaining. And we need to start taking real inventory of what we're saying and what we're speaking into existence. Because if you want to manifest the life of your dreams, if there's something specific that you are wanting to manifest, there is an energetic difference between having it and not having it. But here's the thing, here's like the shortcut to getting it faster, is being in the feeling state of having it already. Period. That's tea. Because let's use like my YouTube growth, for example, my manifesting a full-time career in content creation. Okay, let's use that as an example. I comment on here I'm not coming on here being like, oh, I really hope that this works. Like, I really hope that I can become a full time YouTuber. I really hope that my audience is liking what I'm putting out. That's not that's in more of a lack based mindset, whereas I'm coming on here confidently as a full time YouTuber, like as if I have it already. Because it's sending out an energy to not only like myself, but the universe, and also to the viewers, that like I have the confidence in myself and I trust that the universe is going to bring me my desire as long as I keep showing up as the person that has it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna complain and whine. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna whine that I don't have enough subscribers yet, because what is that telling myself and what is that telling the universe? It's telling myself and the universe that I'm not trusting this process. You know what I'm saying? Is this me? Are you following? Are you still with me? Another example is weight loss. If you want to lose weight, are you going to be scrolling social media and looking at pictures of people with the body you want? Or are you going to be acting as if you're the person that has that body already and getting to the gym every day and working on your body? That's how you get the things that you want, by showing up as the person that has it and acting like it. I'll be the first to tell you, like, I have been in what they call analysis paralysis with content creation, where I'm watching so many videos and so many other people's opinions and experiences on how to be successful in this field and what to do, what not to do, and just getting super overwhelmed and trying to apply all of these things so that I can start and be perfect at it. But I'm not sitting down and making the videos and doing the like the actual thing. Like, I'm just thinking about how I can do it so that it's going to be perfect like when I actually start, which is not like, it's not how you are going to get the thing faster. You're going to get the thing faster by doing the thing that you're saying you're going to do every day. It's all about mindset and action steps. Period. And don't get me wrong, like, I want to make it, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to make it so clear that it is not my intention at all to invalidate anybody's feelings, because any feelings that you are having are 100% valid, and you deserve to have a safe space to vent about something going on in your life, especially if it's really serious, okay? And I would never want to take that away from you. But what I am saying is that you need to be more mindful and more careful about what you're complaining about and why. Because essentially, what you're doing is you're reaffirming this thing to be true. And if you want to be able to manifest something much faster, you need to be in a more abundant vibration that tells the universe and it tells your subconscious mind that this thing is yours already. Whatever it is you want: weight loss, career, relationship, because it's coming. Like, and if you keep telling yourself it's taking a long time, it's going to take a much longer time. That's just how it works. Also, I'm sure that everybody has been like surrounded by this type of person before, but somebody that is just always like whining does not really give off like the best energy. And again, like, I know you guys understand that I don't mean people who are venting about like real, like serious life problems that are going on in their life. I'm talking about the people that are like complaining that the wait is too long. Like something kind of minor like that. You know what I mean? Like something that is out of their control and they're still complaining about. Like, it's just not the best energy to be around. Like, it's kind of exhausting, low key. I'm not even gonna lie, it's exhausting. So you don't really want to be that person. There's definitely a tightrope that must be walked when it comes to this particular conversation, because sometimes there's people that don't need advice. Like I'm such a big advice giver. It's just like a part of who I am. Or like or preachy. Like I don't want to say preachy because it's like kind of like super negative sounding, but I can be that way a little bit because I want people to think how I think. But sometimes that's not what somebody needs. Sometimes somebody just needs a hug or like to be told that everything's going to be okay. Sometimes you just need a hug. Sometimes I just need a hug. Like it's very human to not be happy, and it's not healthy to be happy all the time. So don't be like I've made this mistake before with like people in my life, like people I genuinely care about, people even like my fiance, like I'll be trying to make this point and then accidentally, invalidate their feelings, and then I feel awful because it's not what I was trying to do at all. I'm just like trying to make them see this a little bit differently, but again, sometimes that's not what people need. So that is something to keep in mind. But if you want to start feeling more empowered and you want to start embodying a higher version of yourself, then there's a couple things you can do. Number one, you can flip the thought, and even if you don't fully believe it, it's still impactful and it's empowering. This is kind of where like the fake it till you make it comes in for me, because like even if you don't fully believe it, you're still telling yourself things that are more empowering. Same thing applies for having time, because I have no time or I'm running late. Even if that's even if it's true that you're running late, if you flip the thought and you say like I have all the time in the world, like it it does something more positive to your energy. And that's like my favorite expression is like all you have is time, because like it's so true. Like that's all you have in this world like is time. Like the amount of time that you're here is what you have. So of course you have time. You have all the time in the world. So even if it's something that you have to unlearn and then relearn in a more empowering way, have all the time in the world. Or financially, like, are you gonna, if you have $1 in your bank account, if you have one penny in your bank account, you don't have to say, I'm broke. I'm broke. I have no money, blah, blah, blah. Say something more empowering. I'm abundant. I have everything I need. Because chances are, if you're watching this right now, you probably do. And obviously, there are exceptions to people. I had to unlearn so much when it came to finances and financial freedom, and I just never really saw myself worthy of it because I never embodied it and I never experienced it. But now that I'm an adult and I have control over my own finances, even if I have very little in the bank account, I will never call myself broke, because you act broke, you are broke. Like it's all about your energy. Oh, I'm rich because I say I'm rich. I'm abundant because I say I'm abundant. I feel abundant. I feel luxurious. That like regardless of how much I have in my bank account, period. Period. I just want people to understand, because nobody like okay, not nobody, obviously many people do, but a lot of people under a lot of people don't understand me when I talk like this, guys. Because as humans, we've been conditioned, we we have been conditioned to believe that you see the thing first, and then you enter the feeling state of having it. Like you just won the lottery and got $50 million or whatever. Then you're going to feel abundant. But what if I told you that you had to feel the feelings first in order for it to manifest? Yo, yo, that's literally like a shortcut to receiving your manifestations, is being in the feeling state first. I'm telling you, that's it. And then watch how fast you start calling things in, and watch how fast you start receiving your desires. And it all starts with whether you feel worthy for it or not. because all of our desires are on the other side of our limiting beliefs. And our limiting beliefs are what keep us tied down and keep us in a state of unworthiness. And if you get anything from this video, from my future videos, from my channel, my corner of the internet, it's that I want you to be empowered. And I want you to truly know and believe that you can do anything. You are so powerful. You are such a powerful being. You're the god of your reality. Like, you are not a victim that things are happening to. You're a creator. That you are creating this life, babe. You're in the driver's seat. Just like I'm in my real driver's seat right now, you are in the metaphorical driver's seat of your reality. Period. And I just want you to know that. I just genuinely want nothing more for myself and my subscribers, the people that are attracted to my content. And if you're here, by the way, thank you. But oh my God, don't you dare sell yourself short. Not here, babe. Don't sell yourself short. You're doing yourself such a disservice by placing these limitations that like nobody has placed but you. And it's a result of the way we were conditioned, the way we're brought up. It's completely understandable like why you have these limitations. You have to be bound to your circumstances. But the truth is, babe, is that you're the one who gets to change them. And circling this back to my main point, which was complain less and whine about your life less. If you're the creator of your universe, create something better. Because your life is not going to change if you don't change first. Your life's not going to change by you showing up and speaking and thinking in the same way you always have. Because you're just going to keep getting the same results that way. Whereas if you think newer, higher, and more empowering thoughts, that's where you're going to go. You're going to attract higher circumstances and you're going to be more abundant because that's how the law of assumption works, man. That's how manifestation works. Period. So don't ever sell yourself short. Don't ever make yourself small. It is astounding how much we play into our own suffering. It's ridiculous. And manifestation, in my opinion, is a major, major, major game of accountability. How much are you contributing to your own suffering? What can you do differently to change this circumstance? Because chances are there is something that you can do to change the circumstance or to change the feeling state that you're in. I quit my corporate job, my 9 to 5, if you will, because it made me unhappy. I was not happy anymore. I was being, mistreated. I was underappreciated and I wasn't passionate about what I was doing. My talents were being wasted. It just felt like, I was leaving every day stressed and like just unhappy. I was not happy. And there was a point of time where I was like, okay, like let me flip the thought and basically I was gaslighting myself to tell myself that I actually loved my job because I did at one point, but then I was just like slowly like things were just getting different and like things were getting worse there for me. So I was flipping the thought a little bit and like, you know, trying to switch my mindset to more positive, more abundant, but really it was like the thing that I ultimately had to do was leave. And that was becoming more and more apparent like as I was getting closer to the end of my job there. So I left. I said, you know what? Like this is a choice that I'm making. I have free will. You have free, like we all have free will, and that was like such a realization that like we all know that we have free will, but we forget or we don't utilize it like nearly enough. So I was like, like, yeah. And it was just months before, you know, I was getting married. Like, I'm getting married in 10 days. 10 days. From right now. But at the time, I was getting married in like 4 or 5 months. And it was just, yeah, it was a risky time to quit your stable job. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because that's what my intuition was telling me to do. And my intuition was like, you know what? Like, you are contributing to your own suffering by staying here. You have a world of options. And this decision led me one step closer to where I want to be on my career in content creation. So I did myself a favor, and I wasn't going to let myself be stressed out about the fact that I didn't have a job there anymore, because I knew that better things were coming, and I trusted that better things were coming. And they are. They have. I'm happier doing what I'm doing now. I'm I my body feels better. I'm more relaxed. I My quality of life has increased so much. So a different life, a better life is literally one decision away. One scary decision away. Maybe it's scary, but those are oftentimes the decisions that we need to make to grow. So those are the decisions that are the most important. I'm telling you. And trust your decision making. You got to be confident in your decision making and in your discernment, because nobody knows what's better for you than you. And limit the amount of people that you're sharing these decisions with, and like this, because you're inviting in outside energy that might threaten the confidence that you've built up for yourself and this decision you've made. So only share your important decisions with people that you truly trust, and be selective with who you share your energy with, because there are people that will want to bring you down. And those are often the complainers and the whiners and the people that are unhappy in their own life. So don't be that person, and don't subject yourself to those types of people. So please just remember, guys, that you are so beautiful and talented and amazing and creative and powerful. And if you have one single takeaway from this video, let it be that your thoughts and your words are creating your life. And you are a powerful creator, and you are the God of your reality. So be careful and be mindful about what you're speaking into the universe, and the energy that you are bringing into the universe, because your energy at its core is beautiful, and it is enough. And you don't have to bring down that beautiful energy because of the limiting beliefs that society has embedded into our minds. So embody a higher version of yourself. Make the conscious decision to be empowered and be your own inspiration, because you are a beautiful person and you are unique in your own way, and you are enough, and you deserve to show up and enjoy the life that you're living, and live a life that is fulfilling to you. Period. That's what it's about, babe. That's all this life is about, is living in a way that is aligned with you. Thank you guys for watching. Would love it if you guys would subscribe to me. I'm going to be on here every day from now on, talking about stuff like this, stuff like manifestation and mindset and personal growth. And I'm also going to be documenting my YouTube growth in that time. So if you're interested in how that looks after, I end up posting every day, then come for the ride with me, babe. I would love to have you, and I would be so grateful for the support. So I guess that's it for today. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.